Hi guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Today is my first update in the Four Seasons Project Pan. This is being hosted by the PANtastic Ladies Facebook group, and I will have their link below. I will have the link to the creators as well, who happen to be Jessica and Amanda. When I first picked my items for this project, I thought we had to finish each item during that season. And once Amanda told me, no, it's a year-long project, which I knew it was a year-long project, but I didn't realize that we could work on our products year-long. So the items that I picked may seem, something you can do in a few months, and that is because that's what I thought it was supposed to be. So because I had such a hard time picking the items for this Four Seasons Project Pan, I just went with what I had, and I figured, next one I will pick harder items. Because I misunderstood, but I had too hard of a time coming up with 3 items per season that represented nature. It was just so darn hard for some reason. And so let's jump in. I have not finished any of the 12 items that I have selected for this project, but I will show you what I have. For winter, I picked all things white, because to me winter is snow. That is what winter means to me. And so I have my Glamour Doll Eyes pigment, white pigment. It's a white matte pigment in Disco White. I have not used this pigment. I have used others, but I have not used this one. But I don't expect it will take a whole lot of work. I mean, there isn't a lot in there, but it will take some work because pigments do take a little bit more time than, or so it seems to me with the ones I have used. Then, maybe I shouldn't say that. Disco White will get done by the end of the year. It's just going to take some time, and I haven't used it yet. Then the next one is this Alpine Snow. It is just a mini OPI. I have worn it a couple of times. I even used it for some nail art. But it's still going. It's still, I can't even tell where it's at. Once I let it sit for a while, I will mark it, but when I brought it in, it was brand new, so I did not mark it. Then my third item for winter is my NYX retractable eyeliner in white. I did mark this on a sheet after my intro last time, and I don't have that sheet with me, so I will again mark it on my sheet after I'm done filming, but that is what I have left. It's a lot less than I thought. So that's good. I have been trying to use this every single day. I've been using it on my waterline and on my inner corner to in order to either highlight it or to place my inner corner highlight on top of. So I have been trying to be a little creative with this. So I think in a year I can finish that. I'm pleasantly surprised that I have made progress on this. Then for spring, I kind of didn't really have a theme for spring. I brought in my favorite flower, which is lilacs, and this is a mini OPI called Do You Lilac It? So that is for spring. This is just a very beautiful, soft, purple cream. It's not really a pastel, but it's not just a normal purple either. It's like a lavender. But it's so soft and pretty. It's not like bright and vibrant like this polish is. Then I brought in this clear, it is clear even though it's red. This is a clear gloss by e.l.f. I brought it in to represent rain because, you know, April showers bring May flowers. And so I brought this in. As you can tell, I use it with on top of red quite a bit. And so I put it on top of my lip liner. And so it has stained it. It has made it not quite clear, but it is a clear lip gloss. Please just trust me. I promise. Then the third item for spring is from my Afternoon Rendezvous palette by BH Cosmetics. I know you guys keep saying this, it keeps popping up, and yet here it is again. And I picked this rose shade right here. There's actually a pretty good dip going on. I don't know if you can see it or not. It doesn't look like you're going to be able to see it. No, I just trust me. There is a dip there, and I can show you the color. This is it right there. It is just a beautiful rose color. In fact, it is what I am wearing in my crease and just a little bit above my crease, and just a little bit down on my lid as well. And I really like this shade, as you can tell. I mean, I've already got a pleasant dip in there. No, you can't see it. Nothing I do, you guys can't see that. It is pretty packed in there, so I don't expect to hit pan anytime soon. It is a matte. All the ones, well, I guess that one matte, once I got a little bit of pan, it just became like this really loose powder. So maybe once I hit pan on that, it will just blow up on me like that one did as well. We'll see. For summer, I went with a flower theme because growing up, my mother had this beautiful flower garden in the backyard. And so summer, it's not just my birthday, but it reminds me of my mom's flowers that she grew. She grew all different kinds. And so the first item, I actually don't have it, but it is just a sample size of Miss Dior's Blooming Bouquet. I picked that because of the bouquets of flowers that we would gather together and put on the table in the summertime. That is what that represents. Then I have another mini OPI. This is called A Rose at Dawn, Broke Before Noon, hence rose, floral. Then the third item is this small, it's just a deluxe size sample of Becca's Camellia blush. And this is pretty. I have worn it quite a few times. It's just this nice soft, you know, flush of peachy pink, but camellia is a flower, and that is why I brought it in. Man, that sunlight wants to just hit just right. There we go. And so that is it, you know, because you don't need a lot of this. I expect this to take me pretty much the whole year to use up. Then for fall, the first thing I brought was my NYX eyeliner in rose gold. In fact, it's more of a gold than a rose gold, and so I brought it to represent the fall leaves turning gold. And so that is it right there. See, it looks more gold than rose. And I actually use it most days. Today I didn't. I don't know why. But I usually use it on my under eye before I then put a dark brown on it. just to try and use it, because you can't really see it, and it helps brighten up my eye under there just because it has that little bit of glimmer. So I do use it for that. I did measure it. I don't have the sheet, but this was brand new when I brought it in. I still have a lot of pencil left. I'm just hoping I will use all or most of this pencil, because I was disappointed that it wasn't a rose gold. I'm still looking for a rose gold eyeliner, so if you know of one, let me know down in the comments below, because I am on the hunt. The next item I have is Sparkler. It is another pigment by Glamour Doll Eyes. This is a sample baggie. I brought this in because it has a peachy quality to it, and I brought it in to represent the peaches that are ripe and ready to eat at the end of summer, beginning of fall. And here where I live, peaches are grown, not in my town, but you get to eat fresh peaches at this time of year, just right, you know, pretty darn near right off the tree. And so I brought this in to represent the peaches that you get to eat in early fall. And so that is Sparkler, I think it's what it's called. Yep. Then the last item for fall is this pigment right here. It's called Frat Boy from Glamour Doll Eyes. It's to represent the fall leaves, the changing of the leaves. It's kind of a blackish brown with gold reflect. It's just very pretty, and it reminds me of the leaves as they change and fall to the ground. But that is Frat Boy. I think it's a great representation of fall. So those are my 12 items for the 4 Seasons Project Pan. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We would love to have you join our family here. And hit that notification bell so you're advised whenever I upload a video. You guys take good care of yourself, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.